Hello, hello. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Girl Care Day. Live. All right. Let me see here. Okay. Hi, RJB Collections. Can you guys let me know if you can hear me okay? As you guys can see, I am in a different location because, I'm in a different location because I am trying to, let's see here, show you guys my curl care day. So right now I have, hey Gwen, hey Rosalind. Right now I have the hair mask is in my hair. It's been sitting for a little bit, so I am going to go through my routine. So today I was going to do something different. I've been telling you guys that I was going to try to set that up where I could show you guys how I go through my curl care day regimen. And so hopefully this will be helpful. Hey Star, hopefully this will be helpful as I go through my curl care day routine. Like I said, I have the hair mask on. So when I'm not short on time, I will go through and like finger detangle my hair. Just take like little small sections and go through. But today I am going to use my brush here. So just going to start at the tip ends. And I usually like to go on the underside of my hair instead of the top side. And I go through it and detangle small sections. Sometimes we'll think like going through small sections will take longer, but it takes longer to go through ripping through your hair than it does to just take, smaller sections and go through. It happens so much easier and so much less pain involved with doing it that way. So, like I said, I'm going through and just detangling. So how's you guys on Thursday going? Today and everything. Everybody having a good Thursday? I didn't, you know what? Hold on one second. I can't. Now, please, no, I usually do this in the shower, so this is like really weird. Hold on. Let me see. What is this saying? Oh, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. I guess you guys can still see. Let me see what I have here. So I want to make sure also if you guys have anyone who would like to see go through a curl care day, to invite them. Hold on one second. I'm trying to make sure that several people I forgot to let them know that I was gonna do curl care day today. Over here eating my baby snack. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How you eating her snacks? What kind of snacks you got? They must be mighty good. It's usually the other way around, the baby eating your snacks. You said you eating her snacks. She must have some good snacks. So here, I'm just going to go through here. That's it. Going through and taking care of the curls here. And just going to detangle and everything. Oh, baby Cheetos. Hilarious. That is so funny. Hey, Elena. Hey, Vendor's Guide. Melina. So, like I said, I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to detangle. Now, after I go through this step here, I am going to rinse it out. Now, I'm in the back. My hair is short, as you guys know. So it's short in the back, and that's really simple. I can just kind of do like that. When it's longer, though, it's a little harder. So here, just making sure that you concentrate on getting that brush through the tip end. Once you get it through the tip end, then you can kind of go through. Now, see how easy that was to start there? Now, it is very tempting to do just like this. To just go at your head and just, but it's a lot easier literally to just start at the tip and just gradually go up. See how much easier that is? Like, I literally just went through the whole strand. That much simpler just doing that. So, like I said, it's easy to want to do this, but you don't want to do that. If you start at the tip end, then it makes it so much easier to get through the hair than to, start pulling from all the way and taking small sections. Taking small sections and just going through. So, as I told you guys before, this is not something that, let me get over, trying to see how to get over here so you guys can see. My hair is getting a lot longer. I'm letting it grow back out, and it's getting long, like, really fast. So, I'm forgetting how long my hair is when I shampoo it, and I'm like, oh, I can't even see it in the camera. It's stretched out. It's, like, really long now in the front. So, hi, thanks, everyone, for joining. I said I'm just gonna go through. It like I got a real funny looking hairstyle right about now. Show you guys how I go through my curl care day routine. And alrighty here. I'm gonna go through here. Go through here. Hey, Charlene. So yeah. So now that I got gone through there, let's see here. I don't know if I guess I did. I'm like, did I go through the front of my hair? Okay. So now that I have gone through here, I'm going to rinse this out, and then I'm going to show you guys. Hey, Jace. Hey, Recover, Restore, Grow. So I'm going to, now I'm going to rinse out the hair mask. So what I used in my hair today was the new coconut free shampoo and hair mask that will be launching tomorrow. I created that line for those that have sensitivities to coconut and nut oil. So it's free of coconut and nut oils. So as far as that goes, which means that it's going to be going to give you a different kind of curl, like a more voluminous and lightweight curl, versus one that is going to be, that's going to need heavier weight. So for fine hair, it's really, really, really good because the curls will be really lightweight, airy, and soft and pillowy. So anyway, how do I like it? I like it a lot. I like the fact that I can still see the separation of my curls, and it does detangle well. It's supposed to have something here. As hairstylists, we never use things the proper way. It has some kind of little thing. I have no idea what that's for. So I might be using the brush wrong because I lost it. I lost the little, thing, but it's like lines here, and it's supposed to have something here to keep the brush from, spreading and stuff everywhere, to keep it in place. But I lost it, and then I got tired of putting it back on, so I just said forget it and left it off, and that's the way I use it. Oh yeah. Yeah, what she said is to make it sturdy. Yeah, so I lost it and I never looked for it again. So yeah, excuse me. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna rinse this out. And I'm using cool water to rinse it out. And I'm doing this over the sink. I usually do this process in the shower. So I have my towel around me because it's gonna be quite messy. Because as I always emphasize, making sure that your hair is like wet, like soaking wet, and during the process. So yeah, this is about to be probably quite a bit of a mess. Now it's easy to want to when you're out of the shower shampooing your hair, it's easy to want to wring it out, or to get the water out and everything. That's the hard part, because it's gonna be like dripping everywhere. So it's like a mess. A big mess here. Let's see here. So what I do, I'm gonna try to hurry up and so I'm gonna start in the front, just because it's dripping and it'll be a lot easier. So I'll take my hair like this, and while it's still, hold on, whoop whoop, before I start clipping, I'm gonna take some of the hair and skin oil, and I literally take like that much and I rub it through, and that is going to help to seal into my hair follicle and help smooth away any. I don't know what that was about. It said pause due to a poor connection. Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, so that's before doing anything else. I put that in. So that's going to be the foundation for the product. So now I am going to start putting in. So the curl cream is what I'm going to use next. The curl cream comes in a 16-ounce jar, or in the sample. This is the sample size. That comes in the kits. So as far as this, so I have this section here. Also, let me turn on. I usually have my water just going just a little bit in the background. So if I need to add water, I'll just get some on my fingertips and I add more water. Then I'll take some of the curl cream, about this much in this section. It's probably too much, but it's okay. It doesn't make your hair heavy if it is. So I just go on and put that under here. So I'm just kind of, as you can see, going through with the curl cream and putting it on like so. And what you do, you want to see those curls separate. You want to see those curls separate. And when the curls separate, you just leave it. Try not to mess with it too much. Let me go ahead and put some in the back of my hair while I'm here. I'll go ahead and wet it. Oh, that's kind of cold. So I'm going to put through the back of my hair some more where it's short. I'm going to go through even where it's short, and I'll go around the outline here. If you guys can see that. Go through and section it off and pull through. And this smoothing action is very important, because what you're doing is helping to seal that product into the hair strand, into those, into those curl locks, and that's going to smooth that cuticle down. The smoother the cuticle is, the more it's going to hold, the moisture in there, and eliminate frizz at the end. So I'm just going through the back, and I'm going to go through and put that in. So some people, this is also a great product for twist outs. I know a lot of people do twist outs with it. I don't twist my hair because a lot of times I don't feel like it. It would probably look really nice and I used to, but I just don't twist it out or anything. But so here, this section is sitting here, so it probably got a little bit dry, so I'm going to add some water to it. Add some more water. And as you guys can see, water really, like, sometimes it'll look like your hair is starting to tangle or something when it's drying. Just add some more water to it. You add some more water to it, and you're able to get right through it. You're able to get right through it when you do that. So, hi, Hope. So you're able to get right on through it and just go through and start with that section. Let's see, make sure that you guys can see. It's smooth, smooth, smooth. Y'all, I am making a mess. Look like I should have put a towel down. As I said, I'm usually doing this in the shower. I will take my styling product in the shower with me. Because that keeps from having water everywhere. But you want to have your hair, like I always say, soaking wet every step of the way. So this is the curl cream that I'm applying and putting in. And don't get in a rush with it, because it's easy to be like, okay, I want this to be done, especially when your arms start hurting. But if you need to, take a break. Come back to it. Okay, see here. So I am basically about done with that side. So I'm going to start over here. I'm going to go underneath and make sure that it's good to start underneath, because if you start on the top, what's going to happen is that you're going to have to lift that hair up. You're going to have to lift that hair up to get to the part underneath, which means that you're going to be touching your hair. So you want to make sure that you're not touching your hair as much as possible, not to touch it or disturb it, because you will make your hair freeze. So let's see, I'm going to start over here, and as I said, I'm just using about that much here. The curl cream. And go through. Usually smooth it around the edge. Here. Go through. Can't see it. Okay. Add some more to the back here. And go through. Smooth. You want it to feel like ribbon, so I'll just keep on smoothing all the way to the tip. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Then sometimes I add a little bit more water. Oh, there we go. So I just added some more water. Not more product, but I added some more water. And then that went ahead and gave me that ribbon feel that I was looking for. So that gave me that. And so I'm going to go ahead and go through this area. I feel like it already has some. If you do accidentally go back through an area that's been done, add some water on top of it and just smooth it back, so that way you haven't disturbed your curls. That way you haven't, because I think I had already went through that section, so I disturbed it. So I'm just going to add some more water on top of it. Okay. All right. I'm going to go through here. Put that apart. This section. So, this is before adding water. Ooh, wee. Hey, I got water everywhere. Mm-hmm. So I'm putting water. Just like when your body is thirsty, to hydrate it, you give it that water. Make sure you give your hair that water too. So just go through. Make sure that water is all the way through. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Got a little snag there. Add some more water. Okay. Then gonna put some curl cream. About this much for that section. Starting with the tips. And then I kind of go through there at the root. Got this section here. Now what I will do, and I'm going to show you. So I have this section and I'm going through it. But I'll take it apart. Yep. Yeah, this is my Diva Curl towel. This is my Diva Curl towel that I had so many of because I'm a Diva Curl certified stylist. But when I left the salon, I no longer was doing Diva cuts. I miss it. Miss doing the curly cuts and all. But I'm glad that I was able to make products that go well with curly hair. That was something that was really intimidating for me because I always used like the best products in the salon. Yes. And it's, you know, something that is always like so it was intimidating because I was like, man, I don't know if I can do what I have been using. Like, you know, I saw different things and I knew how I wanted it to feel. And I think that was helpful because I was so used to working with curly hair and knowing like products that really helped when formulating and creating my own hair care line. Because because I wasn't in the salon, I couldn't test it on like a lot of people's hair and be like, oh, let me see how it feels and all of that. But exactly, curl product is hard to master. Thank you. Hey Mario. Yeah, so you know, as far as like when it came down to it, you know, my husband, I could use it, and then I got a house full of boys and men. You know, so it's like I could test it on them, and you know, my husband was like, oh yeah, the product is good, and I was like, man, I know, but I want, you know, I'm like, I wanted to see how it did on a head full of hair, you know, and so I would give people samples, but then that's hard because everybody's not going to use the product the way, I mean, we recommend products to clients all the time, and they get them home and they're like, oh, it didn't work. And it's like, how? It's the same thing I used in the salon on your hair. Like, how did it not work? And they're like, oh, you know, and it's like, you know, as a stylist that something went wrong, but you just can't pinpoint it. So that was the hard part for me, is to just like release my product out without actually training and, you know, teaching by hand. Like my clients would be in the salon, and that was part of the service. Part of the service was me educating them on how to, you know, care for their hair at home, and like going through the process, showing them what I was doing so that they could do it. So without that hands-on, it just kind of felt backwards, you know, for me to help them through their process of using my products. So that's the hard part about this, is that, you know, trying to have people to trust and believe in your product based on what you know it can do But then, like, knowing that everyone doesn't have the same, understanding of, how to apply it and do. So, that's why I wanted to make sure I, just kind of started doing the, curl talk on Thursdays so that I could help to educate people on not just, my products, but also on how to take care of their curls in general, and not to expect a miracle overnight if they haven't been doing much to their hair in the beginning, So if you haven't been doing much to the hair in the beginning, you can't expect for a miracle to happen. So now that we're on this part, this is where I like to do a lot of separating and defining. Yes, you are so correct. Yes, it will make or break your product. Product application is correct. Because, if you're not putting it on right, I've had some people to use some stuff and I'll be like, really? I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, I'm confused. How did you get those results? Because when I would do it in the salon, it would look amazing. And then they would do it and it made it look like I had something different in my jar. And I was like, I promise you got the same exact product that I used in the salon. So I'm going to go back through here. I think I touched this part a little bit. So I'm putting some water on this here. Just to make sure that I don't have a frizz spot in the top of my head. Here. So this is where I like to go through at the top and just kind of add definition. And then I'm going to glaze. I'm not sure if I did this section right here. I did. Oops. Okay, let me add some water to that. Y'all, it's because I can't hardly see. And see, I have just the light from the ring light on in here because for whatever reason in my bathroom, the way they set up the light was like when you turn on the light, the exhaust fan comes on and it's kind of irritating because the whole time you're in the bathroom, you hear this. So anyway, all right. So gelée. So the gelée used to come. This is mine. So it used to come in a bottle like this, and I made it bigger, and I added a pump. So this is the bottle that it comes in. But I'm going to use mine here. So this is, so that's about that right there. I put in my hand and I'm going to rub that through my hand. And then I'm going to go over the top and just glaze over the top of my hair down to the root. Down to the tip end. From the root to the tip. So in this I'm going through different. So then I'm going to add some water on my hand here. Hey Dana. And I'm going to go through, make sure my hair is wet. Add some more of the gelée from this side just a little bit and go through. And define here just on the tips, making sure not to disturb it too much because I'm just glazing the gelée over. So I'm just glazing the gelée over. You don't want to disturb the curls, like doing it too much. And I'm going to glaze over the back. So really the gelée I use as a glaze. Now sometimes if I'm not going through hey Ruby, if I'm not going through the whole process, I will just use the gelée or I will just use the curl cream. So they can be used separately, but I love them together because the gelée was made to lock in the moisture of the curl cream and give it extra definition and hold. So that's that. Put that little bit there. And like I said, I just kind of do some attention detail here. And so that is what I do for my curl care day. And I said I'm going to go through here. See how that is right there? That right there, if you guys can see, that right there, I would go through if I were you and do like that and make it look like that, because you want your curls to clump, but then you also, that will just add more definition if you separate those out and make sure make sure that it's like a smooth clump. Make sure that it's a smooth clump all the way through. And not, make sure it's smooth, because that is going to ensure that you have really defined curls. Like so. Now, this is the part that no touching. I don't usually diffuse my hair. Thank you. I don't usually diffuse it dry, but I'm going to do just this front portion so that you guys can see. So yeah, this was actually a pretty this was a quick kind of tutorial like type thing. It usually takes me a bit longer to go through the process, but I know people have the freedom to go on and off as they wish. So, but sometimes I don't know, when I'm doing a live, I always feel like, oh, hurry up. But, like I said, hey, people are free to do whatever they want to do. They want to stay on or they want to leave. So I understand that. So I got to stop thinking like, oh, gotta hurry up. Oh, snap. If I take that light off. Okay. So there we go. And that is before I let my hair dry. And when I diffuse it, hold on 1 second here. Now, y'all bear with me. Make sure that this was smart. I should have gotten my dryer. Got my dryer. I have this diffuser. I love this diffuser. It's like the curly coat. I've had this for a while. And this is the diffuser. And I put it on my little Diva dryer. You can put it on any blow dryer, but I have my Diva Curl blow dryer that I'm using. And let's see here how I'm going to do this, because where I might should switch this around. Hold on 1 second. Just ignore the noise, okay? Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Yes, I love this diffuser. I think my sister has the same one too. Okay. 1 second. I might lose light for just a second. There we go. Yeah. I had to turn. Okay, so what I do, I'm going to just turn it on. And down. I'm just going to try to put some volume at the root. Right through. Y'all, doing this live, I know for my YouTube channel, the first time I did this, I was going through, like, this was like when I first made the product, and I was going through the process, and I think I recorded the video like 15 times and kept deleting it, because I was like, oh, I don't like the way that look. I don't like the way that sound. I don't like that. But doing it live, I don't really have the, thanks babe, I don't really have the ability to go deleting stuff. So, here goes. So before I touch my hair and everything, I like to get it dry quite a bit before I push the diffuser into my hair. Because that's going to just ensure that the tip ends get as dry as they can. The diffuser just helps also. You know, a lot of people wonder why you dry your hair with the diffuser. Well, the diffuser just helps to not blow your hair all around while drying it in place. So it's great for curls. Great for the curls. But as you can see, as it's drying, the ends of my hair are staying intact. So I want to try to make sure that they're dry first before I just like go at it. Because when you're doing that, all you're doing at that point is making sure that the roots are dry. So first you want to focus on getting the ends of it dry. Did I turn on my cool? I think I turned on my cool burst. And that's cool because this one, it does have that. This is nice to use at the end when you get finished using your cool burst setting on your dryer, because that just really helps to give it. I think I need. Oh, really? Oh, wow. You mean like drying it? You dry the roots first? Yeah, I like to. Definitely. I'll go forward down here. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. Your hair looks amazing. Yeah, the roots take forever. Oh, like my curls, my curls. Let's see here. Yeah, the roots do take forever. And so, I have a sit under hair dryer also. So that's the part I missed from the salon, because I would actually, because the roots will take so long, I would actually have my clients sit under the dryer for a few minutes where it's not disturbed, and let the roots get dry, and then I would diffuse the rest of it. I would diffuse dry the rest of it. That way I wasn't putting so much direct heat on it at the same time. So, let's go. So now it's drying, and got our curls here. Still wet, but you all get the point. I just kind of wanted to see like what it looks like drying. The shine is there, curls are there, and so what I used in my hair was the hair and skin oil, the curl cream, and the hair jello. Thank you. All the curls. Yes, we love curls. I actually do. I have the one with the hand also. I have the one that hand came with this dryer, but I prefer this one because I could actually get a better grip and a better Lord, y'all, the baby brain kicked in. I just could get a better hold on what I was doing, like control. I have more control with this one than I do with the other one, with the one with the hand. is all my hair. This was my little hair here that was broken off. Now it's like a little bang. So I was glad that I started that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's too restrictive. Yeah. Yeah, the hand on it doesn't give you more. It doesn't give you as much control. That's what I was saying too. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, for sure. Yep. But I was glad that I started that making my products, because when I was pregnant, I was highly emotional and was gonna stop because I was like, I don't like the smell. Like, I couldn't stand the smell of my own products and everything. It was a mess. But yeah. So here, y'all, I'm tired. So it's not fully dry, but it's mostly dry. So here, I'm probably going to let the rest air dry from here. But I just wanted you guys to kind of get, so if you diffuse your hair or you let it air dry, whichever way, this is the results and how I get the results from doing my curl care day. So any questions before I finish up? I know I saw some questions and I answered them, but I am going to save this video to the timeline. Also, if you guys, if you have YouTube, go and follow, like, and subscribe to Rondiva's Curly World. That's my YouTube channel. I haven't really talked about it a lot, but I do have my YouTube channel. Right now, thank you. Right now, I'm taking these videos from here and uploading them over there. So I do have multiple content, but if you guys could like and subscribe my channel, subscribe to my channel over at Rondiva's Curly World. Also, cocoa nut free shampoo and hair mask will be available to purchase on the website tomorrow night. And so for that, also a code that you guys can get asked. Oh, yes. Just so I do. So now, Recover, Restore, Grow. I do my original hydrating hair shampoo and hair mask does have